So I've legit lost my 1/4 inch drive ratchet. Fuck, there it is there. What the fuck? I swear to God that was not there. I swear to God there's a portal to an alternate dimension there, because that was not there. Morning YouTube and the internets. I'm driving tomorrow in the Sprint's QR. So today I need to prep the 32. I've not driven it at an angle. I've driven it at an angle once before an event, but it was probably 350 horsepower at the time. And it was the Lakeside DTC event, which I've got a video of here in my car, or in the 33. Go and have a look at that. And so it's a technical track, second gear. It's pretty fun, but QR's, you know, this thing's pulling fifth gear down the main straight in excess of 200 k's an hour, so a bit of a different beast, and it's also a lot more powerful than it was when I drove it then. And it'll be on semi-slicks and not on, well actually it was on semi-slicks before, but it was NTO ones instead of good ones. Anyway, so today, prep the car for the track. So it's sat for a while, it runs on E85. It's been started regularly the whole time, but I'm going to flush the fuel system out today. I'm also going to give it an oil change the oil filter. I'm pretty sure it wasn't done that long ago, as far as, you know, well, it hasn't been driven really, but I'm going to do it anyway just to make sure. And what I'm also going to do is, where the hell is my oil? This is the oil I'll be running in this. I run 10 tenths 10W40 in the 33. And that's fine, it's perfect, it's the perfect oil for it. It would be perfect in this, except it runs on E85. And E85 and Boost has a habit of getting past the cylinders and into the oil. So over time the oil thins slightly, meaning you want to run a slightly thicker oil. This is still thin enough to prevent startup wear and everything. It's a 15 weight at 30 degrees. I mean, that's good down to about 0 degrees I think if you look at the oil charts. But at, you know, mid-20s usually when this thing's going to be started, or more. 15 weight's fine. So enough chit chat. Let's start it. Almost. There we go. I should get used to the driving position in this. I think it's a bit better than mine. Heel toe should be fine. But yeah, all systems seem to be normal. So while this quickly warms up, I'm just going to try and adjust the belts because they're not set for me, and that's pretty simple. I don't think you need to see that, so I'm just going to put the camera down and do that. So the oil change process for this is just the same as any other RB. Got a temperature, taking the sun plug out. It's a bit more difficult to get at and everything in this, but the difference is we've also got an oil filter relocation kit. So the importance of getting it up to temperature is more important with this because there's a thermostat in there that allows the oil to drain through. If you haven't got it up to temperature, the oil in this will stay in this. Now there will be oil stuck in there anyway. When I undo this, I'll have to wrap it with rags to catch any oil that will spill, but there'll be less oil there than if I didn't do this. Additionally, you know, it allows it to run through the oil cooler and so on and so forth, down at least to this level. That's that. So it's currently draining, and that. It'll take 10 minutes or so. Once I'm done with that, I'll put the new oil filter on, and I'll put the new oil in, and that'll be that. I've adjusted the belts, they fit quite nicely now. Put the oil in, then pump the fuel out and then put new fuel in it, and maybe even if I can get rid of that and move that, maybe even take it for a drive up to the servo, because I got E85 about 2 kilometres up the road. So unfortunately I went shopping for more of these drift filters, which have a bigger nut than that. So what I was saying, I went shopping for more of these drift filters which have a 17mm nut on them, and they're out of stock again. They're always out of stock, so I actually bought this one. I bought 2 last time I went shopping for them, and I gave this one to my mate because he couldn't get hold of one. But yeah, they're always destocked for some reason, and this is why. Oh wait, this is an high performance one, not the drift one. Anyway, he must have done another oil change since. That's all good. So I've got all the rags ready. I don't have a rag ready in my hand. Okay. And it worked. The oil has drained from the filter down into the system. So let's just mop up what's sitting here. So the filter I have got is a Ryco one. Just lubing up the ring. And they're fine, they're a perfectly decent filter. It's just the drift ones, and I'll have to look into these high performance ones. That may have been a substitute he got because he couldn't get any more of the drift ones. It's on, and that's as tight as you need to do it. There's no need to, you know, get tools on there. Now if it leaks, I'll tighten it more, but it won't. I just know it won't. Alright, we'll put our sump plug back in and then put some oil in it. So I've legit lost my 1/4 inch drive ratchet. Fuck, there it is there. What the fuck? I swear to God, that was not there. I just looked for an hour to find this. I ended up having to put the sump plug in with these pieces of shit. Fuck's sake. I swear to God, there's a portal to an alternate dimension there, because that was not there. Anyway, some plugs in, oil's drained over there. It's time to put the new oil in. Pretty simple. These 60th anniversary Penrite bottles come with this nozzle thing, which I thought was the most useless funnel of all time, but apparently they go over the head, so I'll give it a crack, see if it works. Nope, have to go that way. There's a screw on, I can't screw on because of that. Just force it over the end. I really don't foresee this working very well. It's not an absolute disaster, but I think I can get better results with the normal funnel. So I'm not 100% sure how much oil's come out. I haven't measured it. Oh, fuck, this thing's useless. It's in that. There's a 5 litre bottle. I reckon we'll take all of that plus the other bottle over there, or some of the other bottle. But with the oil cooler and the other lines, I'm just not 100% sure how much has come out as opposed to how much is, or how much is in the system total actually. The next oil change I will remove the oil cooler and drain that as well and make sure, but this is just to make sure we've got some fresh oil in it for tomorrow and Jap Nats, and after that, if the engine's still alive, I'll give it a real good one and real good service and see where we're standing, compression test, leak downs, all those sorts of things, because we suspect that compression's on its way down. Right, let's have a look. Just like any other car, we've got a dipstick over here. It's just a bitch to get at under the planet. And next to that oil filter block. I expect to see nothing on the dipstick just yet. Just a tiny drop at the very end. Anyway, rinse and repeat till you're happy with the mark on the dipstick. Till you do an oil change. And then this will be slightly overfilled for the same reason as the slightly overfilled that one. I know this car has a habit of just pumping excess oil overboard, like that one did. So if I go a half litre over, well, I don't think I'll be a half litre over, I'm only going to go a little bit over. But if I do go a little bit too far, it'll just pump it out in the catch can. Okay, so the oil is slightly high on the dipstick, but I still yet have to pump the oil up into the oil filter and pump the air out of the oil cooler line. So I'm going to start it now, and it'll want some more oil afterwards, I'd imagine. But let's start it, run it for 2 minutes. I'll keep an eye on the oil pressure, and then let it rest and see what happens. So as expected, you won't be able to hear me. As expected, the oil pressure took 3 seconds to rise, and then it quickly got up to 60 psi. So let's go let that run for a couple of minutes, let push all the air out, let it rest for 5 minutes, let the oil drain, and then recheck the oil.